Hi everybody, Julian Freeman from the Stars of Wellbeing. I'd like to introduce a friend of mine, Damian Smytth.
Hello there.
And now I just wanted to talk with Damian today a little bit about the journey that we've been on together in the last couple of years, and it's relating to a thing called the 3 principles, so which we've been both doing with, amongst other people, the great Jamie Smart, who's got a new book out called Clarity. Go buy it on Amazon, go read it, it's a fantastic book. But we just wanted to give you a bit more talk around our journey.
Well, I came across it pretty much the same time as you. I think you came across it a few months before me, but essentially I kind of found it through not searching for it, which is, these things tend to happen when you give up looking, it tends to come to you. Surrender is always a good word that comes up. And my life has completely changed in the past 2 years. I was on a seeker's journey. I was looking for the answer to life, the universe and everything.
Yeah, no, I used to get up every day in 2010 and ask the question, what is it? I was manically looking for something.
Tell me what I'm supposed to be doing!
Exactly. And I started loads of stuff, and which didn't seem to lead anywhere, but I felt like good to start. Just got to get doing something.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I know what you mean about seeking.
And it's the doing so many different things, and nothing seemed to be working, and I accidentally ended up at a conference which I thought was a conference about sales. It was Jamie Smart's Getting Clients Congruently conference. I turned up with a hangover on a Friday morning in London, so I wasn't really paying attention very much, which is kind of good because of what we're going to talk about with the principles. It's kind of the opposite of intellectual. And I heard Jamie say something on stage when I wasn't really paying attention, and he said something along the lines of, our reality is created via the inside out, via your thinking.
Yeah.
And it absolutely knocked me for 6. I mean, literally, I just stopped dead in my tracks and went, what did you say again? And it's such a simple sentence. It's like, but what it said to me at that particular moment was, I'm responsible for everything in my life. Every single thing that I experience is coming through my thinking, not the outside world. The outside world happens, it's occurring, but life is neutral. What I make of it happens through my thinking. And everything that I had looked for all those years, and doing all the stuff, you know, meditation and yoga and tai chi and all that sort of stuff, which it was seeking somewhere to get to, it suddenly hit me that actually all the answers were within me already. I had the answers myself. And I'd been looking off. I mean, the great example is when people go and find themselves by travelling, and of course they realise that you take yourself with you. You're there all along.
I like
a similar.
Yeah, I have.
All changed.
And I've very much changed a lot of stuff in my life, and ended up realising that actually I was, as you just said, I was here all along. You know, it's like you can run away from your circumstances. You can go on holiday, but you take all your thinking with you. I've been on holidays where I've taken all my work and all the rest of my life issues with me when I didn't. So the change of circumstance didn't make any difference at all. What makes a difference is how you think about things, and it's not a question of trying to have different thoughts. I mean, but I think what I would say about what we've learned is that if you were a computer, say, you'd come with a manual, you'd come with at least a get started instruction book, which people would read. You wouldn't read the 365-page manual unless there was something specific you wanted to look up, but you'd read the getting started guide. Well, humans don't have any kind of getting started guide, and you kind of pick it up as you go along, and that's part of the real joy of life, of living, learning that's what life's all about, that experiential journey. But what the learnings we've had over the last couple of years gave for me is it gave me that understanding, that little, well, this is actually how you work. You know, when you realise that you have all this data coming into you, and your thoughts interpret that data and create your reality, you kind of go, oh, okay. I can at least see in myself certain instances where I'm just so wrapped up in some thoughts that are so unreal for me. I mean, how could you even be like paranoid type? You know, you can laugh at yourself, only you don't. You just kind of get caught up in it and go, oh, it seems very real for you at the time because your thoughts can do that to you. But I've at least reached the stage where I know that actually it's just my thinking.
Yeah.
And in a little while, that will clear up, and I'll see things differently, and I won't.
That's it. You know, it's like the clouds in the sky. You know, you can try and hold on to a thought for more than 5 seconds, but it's very difficult to do that. So when you have those horrible feelings of or depression or anxiety, you just know that you're not feeling the circumstances at the time. You're not even thinking you're feeling about the circumstances. You're just feeling your thinking, and there's nothing to do to change it. And it's so liberating. I mean, that's...
We really decided to do this video because we sent out a link to Damian's book Do Nothing, which you'll find, you know, below this video on the page. So feel free to go ahead and take a look at that. It's a great book, very down to earth, very flowing, easy to read. I loved it. And but we've also got something that we're starting to do, which is kind of Damian's collected a whole load of coaching tips, which has got lots of nice little thoughts, ideas for you to kind of look at and see if play with and see if they work for you. And they're kind of helping you to point you in the right direction of two things. One is, you know, this idea of doing nothing and just understanding how you work as a human being. And the second thing is kind of taking action, because it's not all about sitting on the top of a mountain and meditating and philosophizing. Life is a whole body experience. You've got to get out there and do stuff. So it's about that too. And you can sign up for them. They're small, you know, bite-sized little ebooks. Highly recommend them. They're absolutely free. They're our gifts to you coming out over the coming weeks. Hope you're going to really enjoy them.